there was false claims made that I raised my voice, that I used bad language, and that I had officials present in the meeting. So we had to point out that actually we don't have officials. It was me, Eddie Wilson, and Jason McGuinness, our Director of Commercial. James Lawless at no stage got up and said he wants to leave. If he did, he was free to go. We weren't keeping him there under any lock and key. I think it was just a bit of spin out of the department, who had himself and about 4 officials sitting there doing their stakeholder engagement. 3 weeks later, we haven't heard from any of them. So I wouldn't spend too much time on it. But did I shout at him? I don't think so. Did I use bad language? Probably. They slip out unknown to me. I don't even notice it myself. But did he get up and threaten to walk out? No. And if he did, we'd have held the door open for him anyway. In actual fact, they had called all the press to assemble outside the door of the offices. We hadn't. And I saw them outside, so I went down with him. I said, do you want to go out and we'll talk to the press? Well, he suddenly had to visit a call of nature in the toilets. So I was sent out first to give you all the good news that we hadn't made any progress, and he went out after me. I thought he was fine. I hadn't met him before, came across very well. I think he means well, but like most junior ministers, there's not a lot he can do if his senior minister won't sign a letter to the IAA. He knows, he tried to argue that they had some advice from the Attorney General's office that it wouldn't be legal. We said publish the advice. Oh, they couldn't do that because it was confidential, which would be about the only thing in that government, the current government, is confidential. There is no legal advice. We have a senior counsel review Section 10 of the EA. There's nothing to stop him issuing the letter. And we know the IAA want him to issue a letter, the DA want him to issue a letter, but they all accept that he probably won't. But you know, there's still maybe a week or 10 days before Simon Harris calls the next election. We may yet persuade him. There's the letter, just sign it, just send it off to the IAA. You have nothing to lose. Like, I don't understand what is the political downside of sending this letter off to the IAA and the cap goes away. Other than, you know, he's finally discovered that he has a backbone or something and he just doesn't want to be seen to be buckling under the face of threats or pressure from Ryanair, or doesn't want to do anything for aviation. Really, get on with it.